All of a sudden, they're finding votes out of nowhere. What's going on in Florida is a disgrace. Take a look at the total dishonesty of what happened with respect to Broward County.
President Trump blasting election officials counting votes in some parts of Florida. And we're back now with the panel. Well, Josh, the president is raising questions about vote fraud, stealing elections, and not just in Florida. He tweeted this: just out in Arizona, signatures don't match. Electoral corruption, call for a new election. We must protect our democracy. Do you see fraud or just close races?
Well, we know they're close races. I think the question is, what more is there? I mean, you have Mark Elias, who's the Democratic lawyer who went down to Florida, who said his intent was to go down and have Bill Nelson win this race. He didn't go down to find an accurate Democratic vote count. He went down to find the votes enough to win, which, of course, is exactly what Mark Elias did in Minnesota in 2008 for Al Franken. So I can understand the skepticism here. You have that coupled with the fact that Broward County is the center of fraud and mismanagement in terms of elections for the last 25 years. And they did find 93,000 ballots after Election Day. And I noted with interest in your interview with the governor that he said these laws are in place. They just weren't complied with. And I think that, and of course what we're having in Arizona, which is a very different set of rules than most of us across the country are accustomed to, some skepticism.
Congresswoman Harman, what do you make of the controversies about vote counting in Florida and Arizona? And we haven't even mentioned it so far, but also in Georgia in the governor's race there. And what do you make of the president questioning the legitimacy of these elections?
Well, I've actually seen this movie. In 1994, when I was up for my first re-election, on election night, I was down 250 votes with 10,000 uncounted absentee ballots. And that count of the absentee ballots took 2 weeks, supervised count, and then I won.
So what are you saying? That this is
so I'm saying this, unfortunately, is the old and new normal. But these counts have to happen. Every vote has to be counted. Illegal votes are illegal votes, period. And I don't know what lawyer said what, according to this Rick Scott interview you just did. But if a lawyer said that non-citizens can vote, that's inaccurate. But my point is, every single vote has to happen, and we'll see where it comes out. And there's still some close races in California. It ain't over till it's over.
It's not normal what happened in Broward County. I mean, you had a judge there saying that the election supervisor was violating the law by not providing timely and transparent updates about the count. And she actually mixed, as a matter of fact, mixed improper votes with proper votes in one of these counts. So she is horribly incompetent at best, and Ron DeSantis, who will be the next governor of Florida, should fire her at the first opportunity.